Hi, I'm Theo Calvas, and for my Genius Hour project, I decided to build a longboard. I personally already own a longboard, however, I had set goals for this project that would make my longboard either equal or even a little bit better quality than the one I already own. Now, I realize this may be a fairly hard goal to accomplish, considering the longboard I own has been professionally made and I am simply making my longboard with homemade equipment. However, I really wanted to challenge myself and I felt like this is a great way for me to do so. In regards to the first question, what inspired you to choose this project? I think that the majority of my inspiration came from my friend John McGuire. Last year for his personal project, he told me that he built a longboard, had a ton of fun with it, and also had a very satisfied feeling to be able to make something successfully and to be able to use it. Another benefit from this is that John was able to help me with the construction of my longboard if I needed any help. The second question, what has been your highlight so far, is a much more difficult question for me to answer than I had expected. This is simply because there are so many great moments that have already occurred in my project that will have a long-lasting impact on me that I had too many to choose from. If I were to narrow down my highlight to one experience, it would have to be the actual construction part of my longboard. This is true for a variety of reasons, but for starters, all the research and preparation work had built up a high level of excitement for me to start finally building. Spending so much time figuring out how to actually build my longboard created an extreme desire to actually physically get my hands on the project. Also, while I was building my longboard, oftentimes I needed some help, so I would call my dad over in order to assist me with my problems. This was a very cool experience for me and my dad to go through together, and it really helped strengthen my bond between my dad and I. Because of these reasons, my highlight of the project was the construction of my longboard. In regards to the third question, what has been your greatest obstacle or hurdle so far? I believe that my biggest hurdle was simply getting my project started and getting everything in motion. Initially, the research portion of this project was very difficult in narrowing down the design I wanted to make my longboard, as I was overwhelmed with an unbelievable amount of variations of designs that I could make. Once I finally made the decision on how I wanted to build it, my project became a lot easier and smoother in motion. Getting started was my biggest hurdle, but once I was able to get the first few steps out of the way, I was able to sail much smoother in this project. The fourth question asks where my project is going in the future after Genius Hour has ended. I believe that once the project has ended, I will still be using my longboard on a regular basis. With summer approaching quickly, this will be very handy for me to use. I feel that I will use the longboard that I have built over the longboard that I bought due to the fact that there is a great feeling of satisfaction being able to accomplish a task such as this one. I took extreme pride in this longboard, so every time I go for a cruise, I will always remember that I'm using my own creation, so even if the quality does not match my other longboard, I will still enjoy riding on this one more. Thank you for watching my video.